Today, we're talking about how ironic certain situations can be in the world that we live in today. So, basically, if you haven't been living under a rock, if you've been watching some of the stuff that's happened in Minnesota, whichever side of the fence you're on, hmm, fence, interesting. So, basically, uh, border enforcement has been running in Minnesota, but the people are not happy about it. Um, some are not. But the main thing is you have people been protesting ICE. However, the same people that have been protesting ICE are now becoming ICE, which is very interesting to say the least. How are they becoming ICE? Well, let's just watch and see what this lady has to say about it. And then we'll talk about it a little more. So let's go ahead and watch what she says.
Going in and out of our neighborhoods.
In the middle of the road,
We are literally creating a place that we know who's coming and going in and out of our neighborhoods.
in the middle of the road at 32nd and Cedar Avenue, a makeshift roadblock turned this intersection into a roundabout. Cars slowed as drivers noticed, some honked, others asked questions, and one man brought food for the people standing watch.
Hi, sir. Thank you so much.
How did it make you feel just seeing a community checkpoint in your neighborhood?
Well, it felt fine. I don't have any trouble with folks helping out.
Wade Haynes has been standing at this corner twice a day for one reason: to stand up against ICE activity and keep his community safe. He chose this corner. Others chose this intersection.
It's kind of inspiring. It's like, wow, okay. We've got folks out there who are kind of taking care of us, looking out for us. That's good.
But Minneapolis police stepped in, clearing the roadblock and restoring flow of traffic.
Honestly, I'm kind of sad about it.
Still, residents say the roadblock was necessary.
We need to keep our neighbors safe, so we will be doing this again. We are.
Yeah, but so this is what's so ironic. So ICE stands for Immigration Customs Enforcement Agency, right? So they make sure they keep the borders safe. They make sure they don't let in bad people. And if bad people get in, then they get them out. Not just bad people. I want to make sure I clear that up. It's not just bad people, but it is people that go over the border illegally. And this is everywhere in the world. You have borders. I am an American. I live in Switzerland. But if I did not have my what's called a permanent B to live here and work here in Switzerland, I would 100% be kicked out. So that's why we have Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agencies, ICE, and that's what they're there to do. They're there to keep the border safe and secure. And so this lady doesn't like that. And a lot of people in Minnesota don't like it because of, primarily, I think the media has blown it out of proportion, my personal opinion, because, you have Barack Obama, who deported millions and millions of people. You have Joe Biden, surprisingly, you may not know this, who deported millions and millions of people, and Clinton and everyone else. That is what's so crazy about all this, is that you didn't see all of this outrage for securing the border, for keeping people out. But now it's a huge ordeal. And this is the result. And the crazy thing is, just to break it down and make it really simple, is this lady and the people that are with her are saying, we don't want a border on one breath, but in the same breath saying, we are so happy about our border. So they're not happy about the border that is around a country or countries. In this instance, it's the United States of America. But they want to then put a border around their city to block the border patrol agents for the country. It's very, very ironic to say the least, but this all goes into, listen, we can't say one thing for one thing and then say another thing for another thing. It's kind of hypocritical, and it's just super disingenuous when we say you can't do this, but I can do this. This can go for a lot of things in life. Saying, oh, you shouldn't smoke or drink, but I can smoke and drink. It's like you can't be one thing and do another. You can't say one thing and do another. It's like for me, for thee. It's like laws for thee, but not for me. And it can go both ways. But it's just very interesting to see that you have people out here saying we shouldn't have border patrols, and those same people becoming border patrols for the original border patrollers. You really got to jump through a lot of hoops mentally to get to this point, to get to this logic, if you want to say. But I'll say this lady right here, I think they mean well in the heart. I think some of them, a lot of them are paid, but I think some of them mean well at heart. But it's just ironic how we say, you know, we don't want borders for everyone, but we want borders for our own. And also just like the people in the Grammys, these super rich people are like, oh, we don't need borders, and people aren't illegal on stolen land. That's a whole other thing we can get into. I made a video about that, but anyways. So I don't know. You let me know what you think in the comments about this situation. I think it's super, super crazy. But, you know, until next time, make sure to treat everyone like you want to be treated. Have a fantastic day.